And Nigerian youth to be I recommend Nana Addo Akuffo Addo, our current president, as the best president in the whole of Africa. One man train yan one yambra. Message ever like a video no. One man yambra.
TV Ghana, Matilda and Master.
Menyim sa ya dibia enanka expect den ko bi be recommend na obaka da besiaba anabenyimba ayade anapenyin ayade na mostly no say ayade papa bi a enye nkofo mo wontum no won recommend na mostly no say azunu pokura no so ye pokura na so ye white wa so ye black inti chede oban recommendation with Adibiara baby, and you don't get people to recommend you. Another one kade, oh, give you all the praises. Oh, as you pay why Adibebre. About Ghana politics, ma, it is equally the same. We have a current president, Nana Akuffo Addo, being one since 2016 over president. We've seen his marvelous works, but we still have people who will think otherwise because, as it were, democracy and no biarana, on your bayajin. Democracy is all about a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. So people have opinions, they tend to share. But say inya a prophet, inya obi or recommending another or praise one ankasa land ma Bible crown on Canada. Bible said there, come shengi biara nyiwa onya or your praises one ankasa no kwa of you. In this aya na onya wanwa. Na yi na wama one Nigerian youth bia or kade from all Nigeria no of you no. He sees a lot of things going on, but he can say one for a fact that the Ghanaian president, or Nana Addo Akuffo Addo, our current president, with contravention to and connecting it to the whole Africa, he's one. He stands and he stands tall. Now it is very, very I don't even know the right way to use for this particular Nigerian youth because now Nigerians are even running to Ghana because Ghana is seemingly a better economy as compared to Nigeria, and I am so surprised, and I tend to have some friends in Nigeria, some friends even abroad and even within Ghana, and people say some of these things, but now if you show be able to work at this with his own lips, with them brother able to want factual. We had with my source from Ekuonaba Tv. We had the UTB or can recommended that the Ghanaian president is one, and it's one only for the Ghanaian. They say ben yobia it will take a long time if you don't look for the same person as he is. Youth na okay.
So basically, I was saying that I've been to Ghana a couple of times. I've been to Ghana several times, even because I used to live in Ivory Coast, in Cote d'Ivoire, that is neighboring country to Ghana. So sometimes I'll cross border, I'll go to Ghana for vacation and other things. So the Ghana I know, and currently with what is going on in Ghana, Ghana is heading somewhere. Ghana has future. There's something that is fully going to like come out of Ghana as soon as possible, because the Ghanaian president, even though Ghanaians may always complain, obviously human being will complain, but this president, Nana Akuffo Addo, right?
Yeah,
is a human being. And I just pray that and wish that Ghanaians will pray that once this president term finishes, they should get somebody, at least if not similar to him, who has a settlement, because his worldview is very powerful. The way the man is like diversifying Ghana and things, in the next 10, 20 years, Ghanaians will start reaping what he has done, especially if they can get a successor who will follow him and his track record. The man is doing very big things for Ghana.
So according to you, you've seen from far that the president is doing too marvelously well.
Yeah.
And then you want, even if he's off the seat, you want somebody like him, maybe equivalent to him, to take the position. Yeah.
The position, because you can see that this president, this current Ghanaian president, His Excellency Nana Akuffo Addo, that he has his worldview is so, I don't know how to explain it. I'm short of words to explain it, but he's not only caring for Ghana, but he's also looking into Africa as a whole, as a chain, to be able to prosper. Ghana
so meaning the president has a vision.
He has a vision.
Too much,
He has too much vision.
People might say maybe Ekuonaba Television is trying to give this guy some money for him to speak well about the president. So I just wanted to start. How did the conversation even started?
Okay, so basically this conversation started by, I'm a boat driver, so you know, obviously I picked you and we started like engaging as, you know, brothers from West Africa. You understand? And we started like, you know, kind of like comparing differences and where Africa is lacking in terms of politics and, you know, human development and all of that. And how South Africa is also,
your turn.
Yeah, and how South Africa is also doing big things. And but the next country that is doing big things currently and I believe will still do more is Ghana. Ghana is doing big things. And why? Because Ghana has gotten it right in terms of leadership, in terms of government, in terms of a leader, a president. Ghanaians, they should be thankful to God for giving them Nana Akuffo.
Wow.
You see, for example, I'm from Nigeria.
This is very touching.
I'm from Nigeria. I can vividly tell you that Nigeria is my home country. I was born there, from the eastern part of Nigeria, Abia State to be precise. You see, Nigeria, unfortunately, Nigeria never got it wrong. Because we have leaders that are, you know, myopic. They are short-sighted. They have no vision. They don't have worldview. Like, they don't have fundamental, like, you know, principles that will guide a nation. You know, we just have crooks, you know, in Nigeria as president, as governors, House of Reps, senators, and all of that. Nigeria is a country of lawlessness. But today, Nigeria should learn from Ghana. I'm not saying it.
Wow.
No, I'm not saying it because of maybe I'm trying to impress anybody, but that's the fact. Okay, could you just take a look at the last Nigerian election? You understand? Why Nigerians and Nigeria as a country should be quiet. We should be humble and learn from other countries. And this thing of we every time Nigerians are talking about thinking that maybe we are giant of Africa, it's not true. I mean, it's a delusion. We are just, you know, being delusional, that we are giant of Africa and all of that. We don't have a good education that is working, no healthcare that is functioning. But look at Ghana today. Ghana is doing marvelous things, free education and all of that. And by whose grace are Ghanaians achieving all of this? By the leadership of Akuffo Addo, the president. If he wasn't there, he's the principal. If he wasn't there, Ghana would not be doing much today. I'm telling you today, Nigerians are rushing to Ghana to make ends meet.
Wow, Nigerians are rushing to Ghana to make ends meet.
But we can't fix our country because Nigeria is so corrupt. That is why we are causing problems everywhere in the world. I won't lie to you. Nigerians don't have good reputation. Even me, I'm a boat driver. I have a clean record in South Africa. I don't have any criminal record. But police will stop me unnecessarily because they see a Nigerian. You understand? I don't blame them. But I also want...
Because of the record put out there.
Yes, and I also want the world to understand that for Nigerians to be in this kind of dilemma in terms of, you know, how other people perceive us, it's all, you know, like trickles down to how our leaders, Nigerian leaders, behave. Nigerian leaders are not people. Nigerian leaders, let me go this way. Nigerian leaders are not, they're not honest with Nigerians. Imagine the last presidential election, P2B won election, and they gave it to Bola Tinubu, who did not win election. He did not even score. He did not even win his own state.
Wow.
And they gave him the mandate to govern Nigeria. Such a country will not prosper. P2B won the election. If you follow the election, you will see P2B won the election fair and square.
And they gave it to somebody else.
They gave it to somebody, Bola Tinubu, who did not win the election. Tell me, how can such a country prosper? And why would such a country be making comment like we are giant of Africa? Nigeria is giant of nothing. That is the truth. I'm from Nigeria. We are giant of nothing. We should respect Ghanaians, South Africans, and be humble and learn from them.
You know what he said? He said from South Africa, the next country he wants to live his life
is Ghana. I'm not lying to you, it's Ghana. No, I'm not lying to you, it's Ghana. You know, and
you want to come and drive a boat in Ghana.
In Ghana. I wouldn't mind.
Chatawale, you have a client here. You want to come and drive one of your chassis.
Sure. I wouldn't mind to do that. You know, and the thing is that Ghana is doing big, and honestly speaking, I wish Nigeria would get such a leader like Ghanaian president. I wish Nigerians, I just pray that God will answer our prayer, will get such a leader, because Nigeria is really lacking behind. Nigeria is corrupt to the fullest.
So what advice do you have for Ghanaians having the president Nana Addo as a president? My
advice, you know, to Ghanaians, you know, honestly would be
you can go from here?
Yeah,
straight, yes.
Yeah, my honest advice, you know, to my brothers, my fellow brothers and sisters Ghanaians is be patient with the current president. I'm not a Ghanaian, you understand? I don't know Akuffo Nana
How did you
Akuffo
even know his name?
Because I follow him and I follow Ghana.
Are you following him? Eh?
Yes, and randomly we just met today.
Yeah.
So it's not like maybe there's a business going on here. I'm trying to campaign for somebody, impress them. No, my observation, what I observe as African and as a brother from West Africa, Nigeria should learn from Ghana, and we should be humble and learn from Ghana on how to govern countries, on how to prosper, how to make people prosper. And the only person who can do that for Nigeria is Peter Obi, who has similar mindset like Ghanaian president, current Ghanaian president. So, in a nutshell, Ghana is doing big, and I wouldn't mind to live in Ghana. But unfortunately, I can't live in Ghana because Nigerians everywhere, we don't have good reputation. Which
you can.
True.
From this platform, I confirm to you, you can live in Ghana.
Thank you very much. But I wouldn't mind so. It's honestly, and another thing is, the truth of the matter is, I'm not saying it, to be, I just have to call a spade a spade. Yeah. Nigerians should respect and learn from Ghana, and also because Nigerians are not educated. That's the truth. Nigerians are not educated. The only Nigerians that are educated are the ones.
But how do you know there's a free education going on in Ghana?
Because I've been following Nana Akuffo Addo, current what they call it, current tenure and all of that.
Oh, okay.
And the things has been doing in Ghana,
So will you love your children to live in Ghana because of free education?
Why not? This current Ghana, this current generation of Ghana, of Ghanaians or Ghana as a country, I wouldn't mind staying there, and I wouldn't mind my family and my everybody, locating to Ghana. Because okay, just take a very good look at it today. Take a very good look at it today. Some years back, Ghanaians were flocking Nigeria, like looking for ends-meet and jobs and all of that. But today, the reverse is the case. Nigerians are rushing to Ghana to make ends meet. That tells you that Ghana is doing better, because there's no reason why anybody should leave his country to other country, if not because you want to migrate there to make ends meet, to make a living. Okay. You have to make to make a living, right?
Yeah.
So I remember years back, Ghanaians were in Nigeria doing some odd jobs, doing some some mini jobs to survive. But today, reverse is the case. But the good thing is that when Ghanaians were in Nigeria, they never, I don't think they did.
Conversation is getting tougher, and this guy has even missed a way. His way.
So from my research, when Ghanaians were in Nigeria, Ghanaians were working hard.
Okay.
I remember when I was a kid, probably, if I'm not mistaken, probably 5, 6 years or 7 years. I know everything.
Yeah.
I know everything. When I say I know everything, I mean like I know everything in the sense that within my age, I know what is going on. My mom used to own a restaurant and a hairdressing salon. There was 2 Ghanaian brothers who were working for my mom.
This is the place.
Yeah, there were 2 Ghanaian brothers who were working for my mom. They are stylists. They are hair stylists. And these guys were working hard. But my point is, my point is, in most cases, Ghanaians were in Nigeria trying to survive. They are working hard. They were not committing crimes. But I don't know why Nigerians of this dispensation are always, committing crimes overseas and doing things that are not cool, which we know that that's what's happening. But like I said, people shouldn't blame Nigerians as individuals, as citizens. This thing is the reflection of our leaders in Nigeria. It's the reflection of Nigerian government. Those in power, the president, the governors, like I said, the House of Rep, those that have the affairs of nation, of Nigerian affairs in the hand, are the ones, this is the life. Anything you see through a Nigerian as an individual is the reflection of our leaders, and anything you see in Ghanaians is the reflection of their leaders.
Wow.
And
so now, if you are given 1 minute to choose a president from Africa to be to be a president in your country, which one the president are you going to choose?
I would choose, honestly speaking, to be very frank with you, I would choose Ghanaian president and South African president.
Wow. Nana Akuffo Addo and Ramaphosa.
Yeah. These 2. So far they have vision.
Okay.
And another president also that is also doing pretty well, which is still new in the block, people should look at, is Kenyan president. You can see that, these people,
they have vision. Yes?
They have vision. And it's also good to have leaders that are educated. Siri Ramaphosa, South African president, is a very educated man. Ghanaian president is also he
speaks like 200 languages.
He's a very educated man. Nigerian president is not. Voila, which is not Nigerian president, is president select.
Okay.
By INEC. President select. He's not Nigerian president, he's a president select. The president elect is Peter Obi, who won the election, and this man also went to school. So I think it's high time Africans should start electing people who really went to school and deserve to be there to work for the people. But honestly speaking, with no favor or anything, Ghana is the next place to watch for. Check out even what the government is doing in terms of extending, citizenship and all of that, and investment to African Americans or Black Americans, diaspora, in return. Like, this is powerful. It's a huge step. Ghanaians are going to reap this in 10, 20 years from today. See, after 10 years, decade that Kofu might have finished his tenure and leave office, Ghanaians will always, say good things about him.
Wow,
that's the truth.
Have you heard about the IGP, the Inspector General of Police? Have you heard about his name?
No, I've never heard about the current.
The Dampare.
No, I've never heard about him.
He's a serious police officer, very professional.
Yes, he's a serious,
very professional.
But in Nigeria, we don't have such people.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, we don't have. In fact, Nigeria, we don't even have police. We don't have police. We really need to go into a serious reform, to reform our police system.
Bro,
police and all of that. So
the conversation has gotten tough, and then thank you for putting something on there.
Thank you very much. What I'm saying is, that's just my thought. That's just my thought.
That's your view. That's
my view. Somebody may have a different view.
No problem.
And I'm not going to sit here and
trying
to cover Nigeria because I'm from there. Nigeria is not working, my brother. Please, Nigeria is not working at all. Nigeria is not working, and it's high time we should come out of our bubble and realize that we are not doing well, and start learning from people like Ghanaians, like Ghanaians, to learn from them, because they have a lot to offer in Africa.
All right.
Ghana has a lot to offer.